Good morning, YouTube. So today is November 4th, and it is day 4 of my 30-day trans challenge. So question number 4, the website where I'm getting all these questions from is linked in the show notes. And actually, I have a lunch date today, and I was going to get all ready to go to the lunch thing and then do the video, and then I remembered that I'm trying to do this whole you get what you get thing. So this is me, basically out of bed before I do anything, when I went to bed with my hair wet from a shower, and now I have this weird sort of 80s coif thing going on, and I didn't take my eye makeup off last night, so so this is that. Day 4, question 4, how did your family take it when you came out? Or if you are not out, why aren't you? Pretty much the only places I'm not out are at my kids' school and at work. My family, I came out to them a couple times, actually. So I came out to everyone when I was 23, just about 23, something like that. I came out as a cross-dresser. Well, specifically, I said transgender, but, everything I described and mentioned was about being a cross-dresser because that's the language that I had at the time. And I didn't know about being bigender. I didn't know that there were options. So, that's what I came out as. And everyone said that they were really accepting and great, and I never gave them an opportunity to prove that because I was so nervous. I was sort of terrified that my wife was going to leave me, or my family was going to reject me, and I couldn't really handle it. So I just sort of lived in the closet, even though I had sort of announced that I was out of it. And then about 4 years ago, about 4.5 years ago, my wife left, and that sort of gave me the will and motivation to be more true to myself and honest with myself. And so I started living out a lot more, and I started HRT in September of 2009, so it just hit 4 years now. So let's see. So I had to start actually being more out, and I made a conscious choice to really put myself out there. I started doing these videos in October of 2010, I think. And so I kept posting them I posted them on Facebook and places where I knew my family would see it. And actually they have been really fine. I think that there's a lot of tacit acceptance, in that no one really talks about it, but no one really says anything bad about it either. No one asks me anything, about why I do what I do, or if it comes up, it's sort of swept under the table pretty quickly, But no one has asked me to not be myself, which is really important to me. And most of the family that I spend time around is my adoptive family, and so the fact that they are still so very awesomely accepting, and they could make some kind of, I don't know, you're not really part of our family argument anyway, and they never have, and I never ever got from them that I was adopted, so I didn't find that out until I was in my 20s. They've all been pretty awesome. I was talking to my dad last night about, I spoke about the name thing in one of my videos, I think Saturday's or Sunday's video, and I talked to my dad about maybe actually changing my name legally, and how much I didn't want to hurt him, but I wanted to talk to him before I did anything so that I knew that we were on the same page, and that, that, he understood why I was doing it, and it wasn't a rejection of him and the name he gave me. It was more a matter of my safety and my comfort, and I explained the hospital thing and how my girlfriend and I were shopping the other day, and I handed over my credit card, and the guy had started to say, I need a photo ID, and then he looked at the name and went, oh, this isn't your card? And I had to be like, yeah, it's my card, and then, give him my ID with a girl picture and a boy name. And he actually was really understanding, and my dad has been awesome. He said, you'll always be my son, and I always love you. I'm going to have a hard time calling you Brin, and I think some people in our family would also do that. And I had explained that wasn't what I was asking for. And I'm keeping the last name that he gave me, and that's, I think that's what he found most important, was that I wasn't rejecting that all wholesale. And he said, you have an aunt and uncle who maybe don't understand why you're doing what you do, or, and maybe someday they'll come out and they'll explain to you what problems they have with it, but they haven't yet. Like, no one's actually said anything about having a problem yet. And, they're kind of old school, and they may never come around on it, but you just have to keep in mind that you have to do what makes you feel right, and what feels right to you, and makes you feel like yourself, and that I will always support you for that. So my dad's amazing, and he doesn't always understand trans stuff, and if I were to really start digging into gender theory with him and that kind of stuff, I don't know that he would follow. Oh, God. Hang on a second, I gotta let my dog in. Okay, come on. Sorry, that was weird. Okay, so, I don't think he would understand, the really crunchy gender stuff. I think if ever it was important to me that he call me daughter and she, that he would try, because it's something that would be important to me, but not because it's something that he understood. Sorry, now the dog and the puppy are fighting. Here, well... Never mind, my living room's a mess. I can't show you that stuff. But he just wants me to be happy. And, my mom died when I was really young, and he raised me by himself, with family support. But, a lot of my really formative years were just him and me and my brother. And... he told me last night that he thought that my mom would be really proud and supportive of me too, which is important to me. And, he's just been amazing. Sorry. He really has, and, I count myself lucky. I don't need him to understand academic trans theory. I just need him to support me, and, listen when I talk, and he does that, and he's really amazing. And for a guy who's very blue-collar, lower middle class, and in his mid-50s, that's pretty amazing. And, I don't know that he's voted for a Democrat in his entire life, but he just totally supports me, and it's more than I could possibly have hoped for. I'm very grateful. So that's how my family was. I think my mom's family is very, Southern Illinois farmer people, and some of them don't understand at all. My mom's dad, when I came out the first time, told me that he really thought I shouldn't have done that, and that he didn't need to know, and I didn't need to do that. And clearly it made him uncomfortable, but... he's passed away now, many years ago, and his wife has been really awesome to me. And my aunt, my mom's sister, has been just absolutely amazing when it comes to names and pronouns and support, and she's awesome. And we just saw her in beginning of August, and she's just amazing. She's just so flippin' cool about it all. And, you know, I got really, really lucky. I didn't lose any family. I think I've lost some friends, but my family has just always had my back, even if they don't always understand what that means. So yeah, so that's how fucking lucky I am. And then I will see you tomorrow. You can leave messages for me at bygender.net. Oh, here's the puppies. Let's see. My sheeps, very dog. Anyway, yeah, so you can join the forum at forum.bygender.net or bygender.net/forum. Leave me messages here. Send me tweets at BrinConvenience. Find me on Tumblr. You can send me asks there, also BrinConvenience. Yeah, that's it. So, let me know what you think. Please comment.